and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Acai by CORTIS, but this is going to be the music video. I did previously react to the whole of the Green Green album on my channel. I will link that down below, but I'm super excited to see the Acai music video because honestly, it has been one of my favourite songs off the album since it dropped, so I can't wait to get into this video. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this one. So let's go. Where are we at? We're out in the desert. Let's switch up. Oh, hello. A little slick back hair. Okay. Oh, hold up. I like the little shades. Was that James? I love the shades. Looking on point. Guys, they're looking so cool and stylish. I was not expecting that switch up. We went straight from the Sahara Desert into like what seems to be some sort of office sort of vibe. I don't know, but I'm very here for it. We're switching up. We're moving left, right and centre, but I am very on board right now. We're in the operating room now? Hey. We've just got Martin performing yoga on top of... What animal was that? I don't know. It went too quick. It flew by. But honestly, I was not expecting that today, Martin. I mean, expect the unexpected when it comes to CORTIS. Their music videos are always just so wild and amazing, but I am absolutely loving how we're just in so many different places and we're in so many different worlds. I don't even know where I am right now. I don't. I do love this song though, because I feel like, again, like I was saying in my original reaction, I will, like I said, link it down below, but I think for me this song really just talking about that sense of like bittersweet, you know, when it comes to the music industry, when it comes to these guys and creating their music and just everything when it comes to the industry, it is almost like that sense of bittersweet, like acai, you know. Acai, it's not sweet, it's not savoury, it's sort of in between. It's almost sour in a sense, you know, and I think that is just like sometimes working within this industry, maybe you can get a little bit of like a sour taste in your mouth because it is like you're so overworked sometimes and you're so constantly trying to keep up with the chase of everything when it comes to music and still trying to be yourselves and be individual. It's like you have to really play with the two sides of the coin, you know? They are looking on point, can I just say. Their outfits. Is it a donkey? I think it's a donkey, right? Snails? And now we're dancing with broomsticks. Yeah, it's donkeys. Okay. We've now got donkeys lunging at CORTIS. Okay, listen. Did I expect that for a Monday morning? No, I did not. But you know what? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Honestly, these guys just really come at you with something new and fresh every time. And they're so unique and they're so different. And I love that about them, I do. They really just take everything in their stride. And they're like, what can we do this time around to really like just bring a pop of colour and a fun vibe? And that's just what CORTIS symbolise, I feel like. They just are so unique to themselves. And they just love being able to give you that like element of surprise, you know. I really love as well how we have the donkeys in this though, because they did say, I think in one of their song lyrics, almost like you're like donkeys around the world almost, you know, you're carrying the weight of all of this music and all of this career on your back, but you're still able to explore at the same time. But it's like trying to work with those two dynamics and still remain in that sense of youth whilst also understanding that you have this like responsibility of, you know, being an idol, being somebody in that spotlight. And I think that really does play so well into that sense of like the donkeys, you know, almost like that fantastical sense of being in like the desert, wanting that little bit of space maybe sometimes, you know, away from all of the chaos and the flashing lights. Oh, the Inception. I love that Aladdin line as well. I love the leather jacket. We're looking so incredible. We're rolling down that road. Ooh. A little suit moment. Okay, I see you, James. Hello. Wow. Little glasses as well. Yeah, looking great. They're all absolutely beautiful, aren't they? They really are. They're so lovely. Guys, look at them. They're so sweet. Almost like those two different versions of them, you know? Oh, no, hold up, because now I'm thinking it's like this moment in the Des that sometimes it must feel so isolating, you know, constantly being on this merry-go-round of, you know, not being able to stop. But also it is just showing that grind, that work, that determination, you know, that power through everything. You're just constantly moving forward and trying to push past all of the heat, all of the things you've got, you know, weighing on your shoulders. And that is the side you sort of have to keep to yourself because, you know, it's not what people expect necessarily to see. But then on the other side of that, on the flip side, you've got all of like the flashing lights. You're doing all these interviews, you know, you're having this moment where you're having to almost look the part and be the part of what everybody expects you to be. And it's like, how do you then come to the terms of who you are in amidst all of that and what you feel, you know, because you're holding yourself back on so many things because you don't want to necessarily show that side of yourself because you know that's not what people are expecting to see. But also you're not wanting to not necessarily be true to yourself, but you do have to almost live up to people's expectations. So it's like, that imagery is phenomenal in this video. Oh my gosh, wow. Martin's just riding a snail. He's just riding a snail, as you do. Honestly, wow. That is not a sentence I thought I'd be saying this morning, but there's a first time for everything, and Martin has given us that opportunity today. Oh my gosh, wow. I just think as well, I appreciate the message and just the truth in this song from Courtis and just saying, like, people sometimes think this life is easy and they may look at us and think that we are living up to all of the joys in the world that you could ever wish for in life and having all these opportunities. But it's like sometimes just because it's a dream we've always had and we are so grateful and we love this dream and this life we're living, it doesn't mean that sometimes we don't face our own challenges and our own difficulties, you know? And I think sometimes as society, we do gloss over the fact of people within the music industry also experiencing things behind the scenes that are challenging and are, you know, difficult for these guys to work through and still be able to show that side of themselves, being happy and upbeat and joyous and bringing all of this amazing music. It's like, it's almost in a sense with this album, like this whole album, I have gone through it more so in my other reactions, but I think it's just that feeling of really wanting to express that it's not all sunshine and roses like sometimes people expect it to be within this industry. It is difficult, it's challenging, you know, we do face hurdles throughout all of this, but we still just keep on coming back and, you know, really trying to get that bitter taste out of our mouth and come back even sweeter with amazing music to really bring people back into who we are and our authentic selves. And I think that whole message is incredible, isn't it? Whoever styled them in this video, incredible. Oh, love the little dance move there. We're at the golf course. I love the little fedora. Honestly, that was so fun. Is that the donkey? Listen, when have you guys not had a little restaurant session where you've had a donkey sat next to you on the table across, you know? Oh my gosh. These guys are so fun. Like, they're so fun. Wow. That is what I really appreciate and admire about Courtis as well. I think they bring such real topics of conversation and, you know, parts of their lives and try and showcase it in a fun and dynamic way. Even though we're talking about a topic that maybe sometimes might seem a little bit difficult to broach and, you know, a little bit sad in terms of that feeling as if you're, you know, really struggling sometimes within yourself in this industry. It's like they do it in such a fun way with like such great music and like an upbeat vibe and just like that real fun dynamic going on in this music video that you can't help but just smile. And like they really do just make you listen but also bring you such joy. And I think that is a great thing about Courtis, isn't it? They're just so true to themselves, and I will keep on saying that I really appreciate that about them because they are amazing. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.